All right, Shalom. Want to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Al-Shah, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, a great millstone of well, and peace and salutation to all the Akim pushing His truth for our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tazim the Bar coming back through the Spirit and power, Yahweh, by Hashem Al-Shah. And through the Spirit, wanting to do a real brief lesson, kind of laying back off what you've been hearing about, what happened to Spirit, how the airplane, airline was shut down, basically out of nowhere. But it's no coincidence. We've been telling you that they're trying to shut down all travel. And at the same time, they're going to use all these different excuses why they have to shut travel down and shut these airlines down and things like that. Because at the end of the day, like I did a lesson on my live yesterday, they're trying to shut travel down. Why? Because at the end of the day, they're going to use that Strait of Hormuz situation, which is the energy crisis, to come with these energy lockdowns, man. So all as far as the travel concern, as far as the jet fuel and things like that, they're going to say it's going to be shortages, man. But it's all about who's going to be able to travel because they're setting up this new digital infrastructure as far as this beast system, man. And we're not ignorant saying devices. We've been telling you and warning you this the times we're coming into, man. And before I get started, if I didn't do it, I say Shalom, double honors to my apostle, elders, great millstone, and I call on and lie, Yahweh, by Shem Al-Shah, by Shem Kakodash, Bakatah. So let's jump straight into it, man. And this is a copyright disclaimer under Section 107 on the Copyright Act of 1976, fair use, fair use. I'm not using this for any monetary gain. I'm using this only for educational purposes.
Do you know what type of economy we have to be living in for 17,000 people to lose their job overnight? There was no agreement for Spirit Airlines to be bailed out, and they closed effective immediately. Effective immediately. 34 years in operation. No incidents in 34 years. This was an airline that provided, cheaper tickets for families to be able to travel, for certain demographics to be able to.
And that's going to be the norm. No warning, nobody giving you a heads up. That's going to be the norm with a lot of these jobs, which that's been going on anyway. But a lot of these jobs is affecting travel. That's going to be the norm, man. It's going to be happening at a massive rate. And it's going to be more airlines being shut down due to a lack of fuel, due to a lack of funding, which they say, because they could have bailed them out. But so much money is going into them wars that they can't afford to. But this is all planned out.
And overnight, it's just gone. 17,000 people just lost their job in this economy. Do you know what that is going to do? I just need y'all to really think about this. Really think about this.
Listen. Spirit Airlines today, your ass tomorrow. Listen what I'm telling you, man. This country is broke. It's been broke for a while. Listen, man. Spirit Airlines probably could have got bailed out if that orange motherfucker didn't start that shit over there in the Middle East. Do you know how much money they done already spent over there, man? Billions of dollars. Fuck it. And it's going to cost trillions of dollars, you know what I'm saying, to goddamn back that shit. You know where a lot of where your other money went? The Ukraine, to motherfucking Israel, and all these other little goddamn countries. This country been broke for a minute. The country been broke. Why you think fucking tariffs and all? Man, this orange motherfucker, man. Boy, listen here, boy.
Like he said, this country has been broke for a minute, and it's going to continue that way. Because you're seeing matter of fact, let's get this real quick. Matter of fact, okay. Hey, this is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Babylon represents America. America is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, man. Because when you get into the meat of the scriptures, there's three Babylons, man. You have the Tower of Babel, and when you read in the book of Genesis, then you had the Babylonian captivity, the Babylonians, and then you have Babylon the Great, man. The same thing that happened back then is happening now. There is no new thing under the sun, according to the Bible, man. It says Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, because America was the golden cup. Everybody wanted to come to America. Everybody wanted to be American. This is why anytime you fly, you have to be able to speak what? English, because it's the predominant language in the world, man. Because why everybody took custom unto the Esau, even the so-called white man. And they've been drunk in the wine and philosophies of this devil, man. They took on that petrodollar. They cast away their customs, and they wanted to be Americans, man. And this is why when you go to various countries around the world, they have a damn Little Caesars pizza. They have a McDonald's. They have a Hooters. They have people walking around with ties and suits and shit, man. Because they're trying to be like McDonald's, man. They have a Hooters. Like all the customs of America, the fucking other nations have took on it, man. And now what's happening, all the nations are casting this shit down because it's not beneficial for their nation, because it's actually polluting and killing their way of living, man. Because the way of living in Babylon leads to the way of destruction, man. And now everything is coming, as they say, the chickens come home to roost, man. It says, the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. The nations are upset because they see America is not for their benefit. America always did what? Took people resources, set up economic hitmans, and basically destroyed nations, man. That's how America's got its wealth. And this is why people in America live in a comfortable life, but not knowing, which they can clearly see now, this shit is over. Gas prices are going to continue to go up. People are going to continue to lose their jobs. The cost of living is going to continue to go up, which is not even going up. It's just the dollar is losing its value, man. That's all it is, man. The dollar is losing its value, and America is going to continue to fall, man. This is why people are distracted with the bread and circus, and they can't see stuff like this happening, man. And it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so she may have been healed. And ain't nothing, no healing ointment can bring this place back to the way it was. No stimulus package and none of that shit. It's not going to be back the way it was. And it's the way the elites is setting it up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah. Because the Most High Yahweh Shemal Shah is in control of what you're seeing going on. Even though these elites of the society think they're in full control, they've been led by the angels to usher in the fall of this system. They're being led by Yahweh Shemal Shah to usher in this global reset as they think they're going to get out the grounds, but not knowing they're ushering in the kingdom of heaven. And it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Take her. It says, forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment have reached into the heavens and lifted up even to the skies. So the Lord has remembered all the atrocities and the wickedness and abominations America has been pushing throughout the earth, and especially what it has done to the Israelites, man. The Lord haven't forgot about none of that. So what you're seeing, you're witnessing the fall of this man's system. And it's going to start with the inside, man, like it's been doing. And it's going to keep doing what? It's going to keep it's spilling out into the streets, because people are going to continue to lose jobs. People are going to continue to get upset about the way and the custom of this life, man, here in America, man. Because at the same time, what's going on? It's a lack of food, lack of resources happening at the same time with this Strait of Hormuz situation, man, which is leading to this energy crisis, what they're setting up with these new lockdowns on way of travel with the lack of fuel. So we see the play, man. More places are going to go under. They're already talking about all these damn fast food places going under this year. So we're going to start seeing everything spill out into the streets. When I say spill out into the streets, these people are going to start to lose their fucking mind, man. Let's grab one more before we go back. This is the one I had first. This is Luke chapter 21. Luke chapter 21 and verse 26. It says, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. And that's what people see. They see these places going under. They see all these jobs, Fortune 500 companies going under, filing for bankruptcy, and just happening when they wake up, hey, we ain't got a job. Get your stuff out your locker and it's over. That's what's happening. That's been happening a long time for the last couple of years, man. That's been happening since DJ Trump got in the office, right? Remember he fired all them federal workers, man? He cut a lot of funding. That's strategically planned out so they can crash the society, man. And it's all to the will of Yahweh Shemal Shah, and it's only going to continue to get worse. Nothing good is coming to America, man. We're witnessing the fall of this man's system, which is beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Open up the photo of America right now, boy. It ain't nothing but cobwebs and a motherfucking fly in that bitch, man. Ain't no money in that motherfucker. That bitch ain't got no gold. That bitch ain't got nothing. It been a soul out. That's what I'm telling you, man. You're going to have a lot of hard days ahead of you, man. You're going to wake up to a lot of fucking breaking news. Jay, hey, just trying to be real with you, man. These folk playing major games. I'm trying to tell you. That fucking airline, you know what I'm saying, knew this shit was gonna come. They knew this shit was gonna fail, man. You ain't tell your employees a damn thing. You ain't tell them nothing. Hoping on a goddamn wish and a prayer, man.
And that's gonna be the norm. Like, they're not gonna tell anybody shit. They're gonna get what they can. They're gonna liquidate the assets and get what they can and get the fuck out of Dodge, because they know this shit is over, man. It's too many signs showing that America is falling. There's too many signs showing that this place is done, man. As the keepers of the house, as you get in Ecclesiastes the 12th chapter, they see what's going on. They see America's finished, man. They see that it's not at its peak as it once was, and that it's at its end. And they see that. Everybody can see that, man. And the blind man can see that this place is over, but hey, you 2/3 ass niggas, hey, the Lord got it where you still hoping on a wish and a prayer, like he said, that this place is going to continue to keep going. And it's not. This place is on its way out, man. The Lord is gradually phasing this place out, man. And he's speeding up the times, man, where this shit just happening, something major happening every day. And which is what? The fall of this society, which is beautiful, man. Which is beautiful. Let's grab this real quick. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be sold cheap upon earth, that they should think themselves to be in a good case. And is that not what's going on? The Spirit airline, that was a cheap airline, man. You can travel not as much cost, you know what I'm saying, to get point A to point B, and not as much as Delta and all these other places, American Airlines and stuff. It was much cheaper, man. But at the same time, that's over with. And this is gonna be the norm. Like, this is gonna be the norm, because it's all about them controlling where you can and cannot go. And you best believe Delta, American Airlines, all these other places, they're gonna gradually phase out and be doing the same thing, and they're gonna bring it on as far as the lack of fuel. That's the times we're coming into. The digital footprint is about to be implemented, man. Where they're gonna monitor who's going where. That's what they're trying to set up, man. Like, that digital footprint, that carbon tax, that social credit system, that universal basic income. Because why? You having people losing jobs left and right. So we have to come with a new system where these people can still get paid. They can stay home and still get paid. You will own nothing to be happy. Is it not the system that we've been telling you that they're about to set up? You will own nothing to be happy with these smart cities. Why? Because at the same time, they're going to control who gets what. They can control who has certain resources, who should be able to travel and do various things, man. That's the times we're coming into, man. We're here. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be sold cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. And even shall evils grow upon the earth, the sword, famine, and great confusion. Is that not taking place right now, man? Evils are growing upon the earth. People are not even talking about what the war, all them bodies. They already talking about Navy morticians. They're looking for more of them because it's bodies on bodies, man. Why is that? Because it's judgment taking place, man. And evils are going to continue to grow here through Babylon the Great. Evils means bad times, man. Nothing good come to the shores of America, man. Nothing good, man. And it says famine. Famine is happening, man. With the Strait of Hormuz being closed, that's a lack of fertilizer for these farmers. The farmers are going under for the lack of funding, no help. They took all their help. That was planned, man. Strategically planned out, man. With the ICE, you know what I'm saying, taking all the so-called migrants and taking them back home, or basically dropping them and putting them to death. Basically just getting them up out of here. Why? So they can buy up all the foreign land and have them go bankrupt. That's all planned out. No coincidence why BG and all these other so-called billionaires buying up all the foreign lands, coming with their new form of lab-grown meat. Nothing is a fucking coincidence, man. We're not ignorant of Satan devices. And the sword has been sharpened every day. He's coming with different legislations where he's going to start locking people up for teaching the word. So we're here, man. We're here. New draconian measures. He set up the Gideon program with him so-called somebody running up in that so-called stuff that happened at the White House last week. All that shit is planned out, man. Because they see the system's falling, and now they have to hurry up and set up this digital police state, man, martial law. Because why would Trump say it's the time to give away? He said it's time to give away your liberties for security. And what Benjamin Franklin said, what one of them old devils said, if you give away your liberties for security, you'll lose both. That's the times we're coming into. And then it says what? Great confusion, because people in a confused state, they don't know what's going on. The majority of Americans are lost to the fact that this place is out of here. It's over, man. The only ones that really see what's going on and have a biblical worldview are the men of the Lord, man. Because we're lining things up according to the Bible, man. Through the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. We see this shit over.
Boy, that's okay. Spirit employees. It's gonna be a lot of more companies, goddamn it, workers standing on the side of your ass. This shit going down in the shit basket, boy.
This morning at 3 a.m., Spirit Airlines ceased operations. So what that means is Spirit does not have airplanes in the air flying as of this morning. Also, their call centers are closed and they don't have staff at ticket counters. So if you have a flight scheduled with Spirit Airlines, don't show up at the airport. There will be no one here to assist you.
I see the Spirit Airlines is empty and say, what happened? I don't know. I don't receive any news. I don't receive any alert in my phone, and I'm coming to...
See, look, people are in a state of confusion. They waking up thinking they about to go to a different state. They may business, family, may business or whatever, anything. But what happens, man? They're in great confusion. They don't know what the fuck going on. The Bible is faithful and true, man. We see the play. You see what's going on, man. The Lord is showing you, man.
My flight today. I'm going to Guatemala. I'm supposed to, my family is waiting for me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
You know, the people that already had paid. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. We're debating on going home. I'm debating on just trying to book something here. I'm not really sure at this point. I was just sitting down trying to weigh out my options.
Well, before I walked into the airport, it had been delayed, rescheduled back to its original time, delayed again, then rescheduled back to its original time again. And then when we got here, it was canceled within 5 minutes of getting through security.
People in great confusion, man. They don't know what the fuck to do. Lord, this place is done, man. This place is done. This second address, chapter 6. Let me see. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the storehouses shall be found empty. Because why? What are they setting up? They're gradually setting up a global famine. That's what this is about, man. They're trying to lock you down. Your travel. It's all about setting up a global famine and also a lockdown. It's been planned out together. Because once they shut down because you like, famine what this got to do with the famine? Because it's all about travel. It's all about traffic, a lack of fuel, right? And that's going to happen as far as all these damn stores and stuff like that. That's the same thing's going to happen too. They're going to shut all this shit down. All these places that's getting food and from these various other places around different parts of the United States, that's going to shut down. They're going to shut a lot of travel down through the cost. And that's what's coming, man. The lack of resources. That's the times we in. The lack of resources, man. The lack of resources, the lack of travel. You won't be able to travel around. They want to monitor your spending. That's the time we're coming into. They're setting up these smart cities. And then what more so better way than shut down these people going here and there? Because why? We had to close this airport. We got to close this airport. We got to close this business. That means what? They're going to have to ration out who gets what. It's all planned out, man. They want to cut down the traveling. They want to monitor where you're going. They want to monitor your spending. And they also want to monitor who has what, man. And they're going to come with a new global reset, which is the RFID chip, man. The mark of the beast. All of it's been planned out, man. This thinking you going here and there and you travel freely. Nah, that's done. That's done, man. That's done. They're going to keep blaming this Strait of Hormuz on gas and oil and resources, man, which is going to lead to a famine. Let's grab one more. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Matter of fact, we'll get straight to the point. Verse 17, a man should desire and go to a city and should not be able. Why? Because you ain't going to be able to travel like you want to, man. Not even your car, more so on the plane. Because it's going to be a lack of resources, man. That's the times we're coming into. It says, because the pride of the city shall be troubled, and the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Why? Why is that going to take place? Because it's going to be a lack of resources. It's gonna be a lack of bread, lack of water, lack of shelter. That's the times we covered into. And this is all the will of Yahweh Shem Al Shai, because America is what? America's broke. This place is done. This place is long done, man. We've been telling you and warning you for a long time, but the Lord was going to continue to bring plagues upon this place. Man, the scripture say the plagues are not slack. And the Lord is not slacking up nothing. There's going to be more job losses. There's going to be more places going under. And this is all the will of Yahweh Shem El Shai, which is beautiful, man. Call it Yahweh